Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Winter Camp Chats, October 18, 2025. We currently have with us Art Turner. Art, say hi.
Hi.
David Sterneman, say hi.
Hi.
Eric Costin.
Hi.
Nakira Willis. She's muted. Roger is sort of on, but he's cleaning up after a diabetes walk, so he is muted and maybe not even near his phone. Rosemary.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I never used Zoom before on my phone, but I'm here. This is Nakira.
Okay. Well, you only have to mute if you have background noise going on. Otherwise, this is kind of like sitting around the living room, and if you chuckle or sneeze, that's just part of the conversation.
Okay.
Janie, you were unmuted and you just muted yourself.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hello.
Okay. All right, good. So that's all we have. Oh, I'm Kathy. Sorry. Lion Kathy from the Ann Arbor Evening Club. And
I'm Lion Rosemary from the Muskegon Host Club.
Excellent. And our agenda today is pretty light. We have one question to discuss, which is Friday night entertainment at winter camp. We've had the usual singer, dancer the last few years, and Roger would like to change it up and do something different. We've had this discussion a little bit on the last couple of calls, and everybody keeps saying, but it's so much fun. Let's keep it the same as it's been. But, there's something to be said for variety. So, we could always set up music off the stereo or off our phones or whatever. If people want to do a dance night, maybe we do a split activity. Roger wants to know if anybody would be interested in a movie, a descriptive audio movie.
This is Rosemary, and I say yes.
I vote yes.
This is
All right.
David. I would vote yes. I have enjoyed having Bobby the last couple of years, but I agree with. I don't mind mixing it up. And the movie sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Does anybody have a suggestion on a movie?
Oh my goodness.
And then the
There's
next question is,
too
how
many.
do we get the movie to camp? We're not Roger thinks that their Wi-Fi is strong enough to stream a movie, but I hate relying on the internet, even if I'm going to be like at a major building or campus or anything. And out in the woods, I just don't know. David,
How
maybe
good is Verizon out there? Anybody know?
I don't know, but let me ask David. You're working at the library. Do they have movies like on, I don't know, CD
I don't
or
think they
whatever?
have VHS movies anymore.
I'm not working at the library. I'm working at the cider mill.
Oh, well, you said that you were signed up for BSBP. Isn't that the library?
Yeah,
No,
I don't believe the library has
No.
any VHS
Oh,
movies
not
any longer.
VHS. Oh man, showing
DVD.
your age, young lady.
Well, heck,
It would be
I
like
still have
USB drive or something.
Heck, I still have some VHS ones, but I don't even think they do them on disc, DVDs anymore. I mean, they have
Yes,
DVDs,
they do.
but
They still have DVDs because you can go on Amazon.
but the library doesn't have them. I don't think.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how they do it. At the library anymore. But
Yeah, well, since they're reading books, their book readers have switched over to using USB drives. I suspect it would be USB drive. But I don't know.
I would suggest calling the state library and talking to Scott Norris.
Scott Norris.
I've got.
Do you want to do that for us?
I can do that.
Awesome.
I'll call him. Say, hey, Scott,
All right.
we got any DVDs, audio descriptive movies that we, physical ones instead of downloading, and see what he says. But
Well,
I'm
I mean,
kind
you
of
don't have
suspecting they don't have any.
Well, keep the question more open-ended. Ask them just simply about auto-descriptive movies. Because
See
if
if they
they're
have any
download,
first. Yeah.
well, because there's downloading, which means we can put it on a USB drive. And then there's
Right.
streamable, which means we have to rely on the internet.
Yeah, and
But yeah,
that, and
don't ask them for
unfortunately,
a
I think,
disc. That limits us.
I'll ask if they have any DVDs, that are descriptive that they loan out, but I kind of doubt it.
Well, just ask them if they have descriptive movies. And then
Okay.
he'll tell you what
Your-
formats.
Your
We-
I'll check
collaborating
with it.
library that you can call and request NLS talking books, they have them through your local library cards. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, because you can
NLS?
get them from Bard, but then it's still downloading off the internet.
But that's okay. Download is better than streaming.
Yeah.
If we can download it, we can put it on a USB drive and
Yep.
take it to camp.
Yeah, I know there's been some issues with the internet in the past since it's kind of out in the country.
Yeah. So downloadable is better than streaming. If we can do that, that
For
would be great.
example, the Kent County District Library, the KDL. I know they have DVDs, and I know you can rent them through the app as well and download them.
The audio descriptive?
I have to check on the audio descriptive part of it, but
That'd be great if you could check on that.
all right.
And then we just have to worry about the player. And I think Art, do you remember, isn't there a projector? Roger has a projector. So if we play it on a laptop, we can project it onto the wall or onto, I think he has a
And
screen.
I have a projector I could bring.
Okay. It's like a committee meeting today.
Right.
That's how these things start,
Right.
Yeah. Anybody
Right.
have anything else? Oh, what type of movie? Or do we want to find out if it's possible first?
I think we should find out if it's possible and then get a selection of titles and then decide, make a vote on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, if they're free, we could always bring a couple to camp.
Yep.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah. I'm thinking
We-
lighthearted comedy.
well, I'm sure there's some, because I'm only familiar with old time movies like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
goodness. Ooh, boy.
Old time movies.
The
Well,
old
that's when I
crusty
had-
ones.
No, and the Sting, those are ones that I was able to see. So what can I tell you?
Well, Sting has good music.
Yes, it does.
Dun, 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 dun,
Maybe I ought to bring my
dun, dun, dun,
my
dun,
audio
dun, dun.
library, my music library.
Yeah, there you go. We can make it a dance party. I mean, we've got both ends of the building. So if the movie's in one place, we could do a dance party in the other. Those who want to sit and relax and those who want to party.
Most of the audio music that I have is from from the
I've got from the
late
60s
50s, 60s,
through
and
the
early
90s.
70s.
Well, that
Yeah.
seems to be Bobby's style. So, people seem to like that. But I bet
He
you we can
certainly
get
has a high energy event.
Yes, he does.
I didn't
Loud.
realize how old he was.
Blast your ears out.
Yeah. When Roger
He's
said he's in his 80s, I'm like,
He's
what?
80 years old. Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Who's
He's
80,
a
who 80
cool
years
dude.
old?
Bobby.
Mhm.
Bobby.
Bobby Holly.
I'm starting to
Bobby
sound
Holly.
like the
80 years
youngest
old?
person in this crowd.
How old are you, Eric?
52.
I'm 49.
Okay, well,
Oh my
not
God.
by
I didn't know he
much.
was that old.
I think David's younger. David, how old are you?
I'm 30. I'll be 31 on Christmas Eve.
There you go.
Oh, you got a Christmas,
A Christmas
Eve birthday.
Eve, baby. Oh my goodness.
My
It's all right,
birthday's
Mom.
New Year's Eve.
My mom was a Christmas Eve baby, and if she was still living, she'd be 100 this year.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I'm almost a Christmas Eve baby because I'm the 21st of December. I'll be 74. So.
You don't sound it.
Wow.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah,
don't
she
look it
doesn't.
either.
You sound like you're more like 55.
Oh, that's a compliment because a lot of people say, "Well, you only look like you're in your late 40s." I said, "Oh, thank you."
Mm-mm.
Well, that's part of the problem with like the dating scene because I don't look 50, you know?
Right.
So
Now the question should be is how do you feel?
I
Well,
feel
for the
like I'm
most,
Oh
13. I
boy.
don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
That one I don't want to discuss.
uh, I
That
come
one
to the
I
point
do
where
not
age is
want to
only a
discuss.
number.
Right. Oh, let's see.
Look at Bobby
Uh,
Holly, 80 years old, and he's a cool dude. Why not, right?
Right. What did you say, Janie, in the middle there?
I said that one I don't want to discuss about how old, how you feel. Mm, mm,
I
mm,
feel
mm.
good for the most part,
I
tell
didn't
you the truth.
I didn't know that man was that. Jeez, I didn't know he was that old.
Well, you're only as old as you feel, or only as old as you act. And if you only act like you're
Mm.
in your 30s or
Well,
40s,
he
then people
sure
are
don't
gonna
act
think of
like
you.
he sure don't act like he in no 80s. He act like he about
Right.
60, 50s or 60s.
And maybe not even that. So, yep.
Right. I mean, the way he be, ooh-wee.
Oh yeah, you'd be
Wow.
But on the other
surprised.
hand, after he gets off stage, he uses a cane.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
So if he's usually using a cane, he might be getting even more worn out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my lion friend Jack, who takes me this and here, there, and everywhere, is 83. So,
Yeah.
and he helps out at winter camp too, so people wouldn't even know he was that old.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, he helps out at summer camp too.
Well, that's because he and I run summer camp together. We're, with
Yeah.
the the boss there.
But you've been training up a new person, right?
No.
Who's the one who's been taking your reservations?
Oh, that's Danae, and Danae is the one who helps us with the sending out our stuff, and she's been doing that for quite some time. In fact, that she's looking at retirement soon.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
so not a potential replacement.
Yeah, I think she said probably the next year or two she's going to retire. And our summer camp will have our 30th anniversary this summer because we should have had it last year, but because of COVID, we had to skip a year. So now it'll be our 30th summer camp.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. In 2026. What's he doing?
So when they going to
She's
start
taking
sending out
notes.
the applications for winter camp? Do you know?
It's already ready. It's already posted.
Oh, wow.
So it should
Yep.
be they should be arriving soon.
Oh.
What's
Yeah.
posted?
Oh, the application for winter camp. And we put together a little online form for it, but there's so much stuff on that application that it's kind of cumbersome to follow it online if you don't know that there's 5 different links for the different parts of what to pack and how to get there and
Okay.
your photo waiver, your privacy
Photo
waiver,
waiver.
whatever, so that we can take pictures of campers.
Oh, yeah.
And then the application itself. So
I'd
we
just
do
take the
have
paper
it.
one.
Yeah. Well, some people have someone who can help them, but now that we're getting some younger campers, we thought, well, we should try and get this online. So we actually
So you
have
said you can
clear.
go online and fill out the application too?
Yep, you can fill it out online now.
Hello,
So
Nick.
Oh, snap.
hi.
Hi, Nick.
So I can send out the link. I don't know if Roger was still waiting for one more thing or if he's just been busy with the diabetes walk and hasn't yet given the
No,
okay.
he hasn't sent out anything yet that has a registration to a link.
Yeah, he's been trying to get a meeting going with the committee.
Okay, well, he might
get-
want to wait until he gets it all settled before he sends it out to all the
Right,
campers.
right.
Make sure it's
Um,
all correct before he sends it out because it might have glitches in it still or something.
Oh no. Jesse and I wrote it up. Actually, me, Jesse, Roger, and we put it all together and Roger or not Roger, Jesse tested it. And we also had, what's his name? Rao?
Sam Rowe tested.
Sam Rao tested it. And so he made a
Oh,
couple
okay.
of suggestions for things that we could phrase differently. And he says, yeah, it's a little cumbersome, but it works. So I'm not sure what it's waiting on other than Roger gets behind on deadlines because he's so busy.
I was looking back over again and it looked like it was pretty much ready to go.
Cool.
Is
Or-
he still gonna send for people that don't want to fill it out outline? Is he still
Oh yeah,
send
he's mailing out the
something
paper
email?
applications.
Okay.
He usually sends a note and tells people that they've been mailed and to watch for him. I don't remember if he's Rosemary,
He
do you
hasn't
remember
yet.
seeing that?
I
Not
don't
yet.
remember seeing anything like that, but then again, I wait for it to come because it comes with the little luggage tags, whereas online you won't get any luggage tags to put to your luggage either.
Oh, I
Oh,
have something
well, you can
better.
make your own.
It's a permanent luggage tag that has all my info on it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have
Walmart.
different things that that I use it for.
So
So,
you can buy
like I
those
have a
little
dog, so I have to
permanent
put a
tags
bed
up.
in a bag, and I have to tie it on the bag. Regular luggage
these are
tags don't work
steel
with
cable
that.
tied. You can literally loop them around the luggage handle and
Yeah.
Yeah, but these are
So you
plastic bags.
you
They're
can
not.
get them from Walmart. They plastic.
Yeah, but they're
You can
not.
get them
They're
from
not
Walmart.
like that. Because if you have a plastic bag that you have to twist tie and tie it shut, you can't put a luggage tag like that on. It's better if you have one you can tie on, like you usually send.
I don't know. A twist tie from the bread loaf attached to that one that's closing the bag.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. If I
Yeah,
lose the bed, I'll just buy a new
I'm used
one.
to fixing stuff and just finding whatever works. Like I do gardening, and so if someone's plants are leaning over, you got to find something to hold the plants upright a little bit more. And
Well, I don't
there's
mess with any of
posts and
that.
string and twine and bungees and
Zip
No,
tie.
I just figured this
zip
way. If I
tie.
lose it, that's all right. I'll buy a new one. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah.
Looks like it's mostly dry most everybody's place.
What'd you say, Nick?
Yeah.
Haley's wondering if it's raining at anybody's place that your way.
Not my place
No.
yet.
Here in Muskegon, we had thunderstorms this morning early, like around 6:30 this morning, but no rain when I took
a
school
little
out
bit of
at
rain
noon.
here outside of Grand Rapids, but
Oh, it rained in
Yeah.
Midland earlier this morning. Now it's dry and clear.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I don't
looking
know
at
if
the
it's clear,
radar.
but it's dry here, so.
Eric's
Muskegon,
getting
yeah.
up to go look out the window.
But we did have a big, few thunderstorms come through early this morning between like 6:30 and 7:30, 8 this morning. So all
Yeah,
gone.
look at the radar. The storms were coming off the lake and then heading north. So I'm down in southeast Michigan. We got nothing.
But
Same
the
here.
wind is going to come up, pretty significantly here in Muskegon. We're going to have,
Oh, yeah.
35-mile-an-hour winds, and tomorrow we'll have gale force winds, and same thing on Tuesday. So
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
they set up to 40-mile-an-hour winds here, 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, you get a
As long as
lot
we
more.
don't get those
Straight
80-something mile winds, that's fine.
Straight winds or twisties?
Usually straight winds. We don't usually
Yeah.
get any twisties. They hit the dunes and pop up over us and go someplace else. So
Yeah.
haven't had a twisty one in quite a while. I think they had one in Muskegon Heights at one time. That was way back, like in the 50s or something. So
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you guys. A friend of mine, her vision is going, and
Uh-huh.
she's trying to find a timer that works. And I said, well, give me an example of what you want to use the timer for. Laundry doesn't really matter, just reminds you that there's laundry in the laundry room, right? You can be 5-10 minutes late for that if the timer isn't very accurate. But she also mentioned wanting to use it for cooking, like cookies. And
She can
that
do
kind of
like
needs to be
she
pretty accurate. Do you
well,
guys
if
have
she
do
has,
Alexa. Do she have
yeah, I
an
was gonna
Alexa?
say, if she has a Lady
Yeah.
A device, she can just
Right, you can set
set a
that. She don't
timer.
ever That you
Lady
Yeah,
A.
or on her phone.
We don't say her name because it'll
It'll
trigger
set
her
her
off
right,
if
off.
you
especially if
have
you're in
one.
the room where she is.
A
Especially if
L
you're in
E
the
X
room where she
A.
is, she'll start talking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
What did you say, Janie?
I was saying, if you're in the room where she at, and you happen to mention her name, she'll start talking. So I just say Lady A.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Yeah.
what
people
we
like you can
refer
do
to her
that
as Lady
with
A.
that. Or if she
Does
has an iPhone, she can set her
Yeah,
timer
she
on her
can use her
iPhone.
phone.
Yeah,
or go
she
or
does a
Google?
lot with her phone, but I've been trying to get her to use voice to text, and she
Yeah.
has failed for that on that for the last 3 years. So I don't think I don't think the
Yeah.
timer,
I would
new
think
technology on
I
her
would
phone
think
isn't possible.
I think the best solution is if she has an Amazon device, or if she doesn't, she can always buy one. They're not expensive for the dot, for the little one. And then she could tell it to set the timer for, and you could set more than one timer at a time too.
I have, Kathy, this is David. I have a talking timer from independent living that times you can set for different times. I also know that Maxi Aids are another site that sells stuff for people who are blind and low vision. They sell talking timers because my mom has got me a couple from there.
What's it called?
Uh, the first website was Independent Living, and the second one is
Independent living aid, yeah.
Maxi Aids.
The Maxi
And
Aids,
Max
yeah.
Aid.
And you also got
But
NFB Marketplace too that carries stuff like that too.
Or even the ACB one too. You can do that too.
Yep.
I don't know if the Blind Kitchen has talking timers or not, but they have
Oh
other.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
They
forgot.
got other cool stuff though.
Forget about that one too.
What was that last one?
The
Blind
Blind
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Blind Kitchen. Because I know when I was in Grand Rapids, ABVI had like a list of devices that they suggested for
Yeah, I think I
offered or
can't
whatever.
remember the gal's name that's in Lansing. She's with the disability advocates, and there's a program out of Lansing that you can actually borrow certain cooking devices, or actually different devices, and if you like them, then I think they range that you can keep them, but they'll send them to you, and then you can use them for a certain period of time, and if you don't like them, then you can send them back.
Cool. We have Disability Network here in Ann Arbor, and
Yeah, her name is Kelly something. I can't remember what her last name
okay.
is. But she's out of Lansing because she's done a couple of presentations. She did one here for our disability connections group here in Muskegon. She also did one for one of the blind groups that I belong to down in the Benton Harbor area.
Yeah.
But like you can try out air fryers and microwaves and other small items. Like she showed us the cutting glove, the cutting glove, so that when you cut stuff you don't cut yourself if you wear
Yeah.
this glove. And she showed us like things that, openers, can openers, and all kinds of useful devices.
Yeah. Okay. Some good
Hey,
options.
this is Roger. I'm back.
Hey, Raj.
Well, hello, Roger.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Kelly Blackwell is her name.
Hi, Roger.
Hi,
Blackwell.
David.
Yeah, Kelly Blackwell.
Okay.
She
I
related
was
to
trying to remember
Roger
her last
Blackwell?
name. Say again.
Is she related to Roger Blackwell?
Heck if I know. I don't know. All I know is that she's the one that goes around the state and helps people who are visually impaired or blind to look at different kitchen devices and home aids and stuff that
Oh, okay.
can help, like talking scales and whatever.
Glenn, what's her name? Or Gwen Botting. She has the OUB camp,
Oh
Opportunities
yeah.
Unlimited for the Blind.
Okay.
She's always looking at kitchen devices and things.
Yeah.
I don't know I kind of got in on the last of the conversation, but she has gadgets that she takes to the things as a vendor. She has like a flipper It's like a pancake flipper, and you squeeze it, and it turns over to flip the pancake.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
kind of the stuff that the Blind Kitchen sells too.
Right, right. That's probably where she gets a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But there is a place in Lansing, you know, I think Kelly Blackwell is the one who does it, where they can give out things for on loan, and then
Yeah.
if you like the item, you can keep it, you know, and if you don't like, you can send it back.
Right.
It sounds like we've got a lot of resources here. And it reminds me of a number of years ago, Mike Gino put together a directory of visually impaired services that's, I don't know, probably 30 years old at this point. I don't know if he's updated or whatnot, but some might be helpful to update something like that to make it available. So he mentioned a number of different organizations and services here today, just from our memory.
Good idea, Art.
And Jackie,
We'll
I don't know
include those in the meeting minutes,
sorry.
but we could probably put it on a one pager to be available otherwise. What'd you say, David?
I don't know if your friend has thought about or knows about checking into the Bureau of Services for Blind Persons. They are a state agency here in Michigan that helps people like us who are blind.
Yeah,
They
she,
help with something, but sometimes if you're not, you know, like if you're an older person, they won't have they don't really want much to do with you.
No, they
yeah,
really don't.
I've suggested
Which
some
is
resources
crazy as far
and
as I'm concerned, but yeah.
I brought her up last month also, and people basically said until she's completely blind, she's just going to keep fighting it. And all the suggestions I make for her, um, she's not likely to take until she's really, really ready.
Well, they
Which
Well,
is
need to
kind of
understand
frustrating to
that, 'cause
watch her struggle.
that's just a waste of your breath, really, because ain't no sense in you saying something. I mean, she asking you your advice on stuff, and you giving her opinions of stuff, and then she
Yeah.
don't want to follow it, and that's just a waste of your time. Even
I
telling
could say a lot of things, but I will keep my mouth shut.
Go ahead, Eric.
Well,
It's an open forum.
Well,
my
I
second
think,
older
you know,
sister was that way. Yeah, my second older sister was like that when she, lost her sight due to diabetes. And by me being, visually impaired all my life, I would, try to help her by having, suggested different programs that she could go into and stuff. And she started out doing well, but then her youngest daughter, didn't want to follow through with a lot of stuff. So it was just a waste of my time even trying to tell her anything. So I just
That's
backed off and
frustrating.
left it alone.
well, I
Sounds
know
like her
that, you
daughter
know,
was the problem there.
I know when I
Yeah.
started losing my sight due to RP, it was really difficult to let go of the sight, you know, because I did have sight enough to kind of do some things, but it really was not safe. And my younger sister, you know, she was accepting of the situation, and she would try to help me. But there were some things I just refused until it came point in time that I had to accept that my vision had deteriorated to such a point. Because like I was in college, I was at the University of Utah at the time. And for example, had an archaeology class, and it was held in an auditorium that had gray seats. The seats were one shade of gray, and the carpet was a different shade of gray. So when I walked into the back of the auditorium, I would stand there and stare to decide, okay, which blob, quote unquote, was the one that was the correct one. Because I didn't want to look stupid, like falling over the chair, and we wanted to walk down the aisle. When I finally, gave in and got some orientation and mobility, and I had my white cane early on, and I, walked down, and then some of the students said to me, "We didn't know that you were blind. We always thought you were stoned."
Wow.
Because I would stand there and stare, so they thought I was a stone. They didn't know I had a vision impairment. So it just goes to show, you think you're displaying yourself as quote unquote normal, and you're not.
Right. That's funny.
So, but it is a time when people when you're in the process of losing sight, it's very difficult to let go. And
Yeah.
because even though I had a grandmother that was blind and my mom was blind, I still had a hard time letting go. I rode a bicycle until somebody stole it because, and I said, well, my dad was there at the time. He said, well, the good Lord, he said, he interceded because you shouldn't be riding that thing anyway.
So that was quote unquote stolen, as in somebody hid it from you on purpose?
No, actually, somebody took it. Because we lived in a fourplex, and my sister and I had our bikes, and we would park them outside, and mine disappeared totally
Uh-huh.
and never showed up anywhere. So somebody stole it.
I don't know. With seniors with like dementia and stuff, you have to hide their car keys.
Yeah, no, my bike. There was no way they could have hidden it because I still had enough sight that I would have seen it if they tried to hide it
Unless they
someplace.
gave it away.
Well, whoever took it, it was gone. That's all there was to it. And I just let go of it. Said, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Hey guys,
But
it's
it's just hard. It's just very, very hard to let go of those kinds of things. Is all.
Yeah. Haley, you said something?
yeah. So the few people that are on, I just wanted to mention, if I may, if anybody is highly interested in going to Michigan Ski for Light for our 50th anniversary, let me know on this call, please, and then I'll get a hold of you personally because our registration's opening up. And if you're a first timer, we have partial scholarships this year.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
tell them
thinking
what
of
it is,
that, but I
Haley.
don't know.
Tell them what it is. It's
I
not
will.
downhill. It's not downhill skiing.
Oh,
No,
come
I
on.
know.
I can't do downhill to save my life. No, it's cross country. We actually go up to Roscommon on Higgins Lake and we stay at the Ralph A. McMullen Center. It's always Martin Luther King weekend, so January 16th, 17th, and 18th this year, Friday to Sunday. As our 50th anniversary, we have a silent auction, a dance, karaoke, skiing, and our guides are normally college students that are going for sports rec, O&M, things like that. And it's $260, includes everything, including your transportation and food, and the food is all you can eat. So if you leave hungry that weekend, there's a
Your
problem.
problem, right?
There is. It's well, like on Saturday we have a taco bar, and Sunday we have a burger bar. So if you leave Sunday going home hungry, there's a problem.
Well, I mean, those are both beef-based. Where's your vegetarian option?
No, we have vegetarian stuff because the taco bar, we got the lettuce and all that stuff and the
You don't
vegetarian
have to have the
red
meat.
beans and the rice. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have to
Where's it
have
located at?
up in
Okay.
Roscommon.
What's
And
that?
we help provide transportation. So I
Okay.
forget where do you guys live? Detroit area?
Yeah.
Janie, where do you live?
Yeah, I'm in
In
Detroit too.
Detroit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
yeah,
Detroit.
this year what we're probably gonna do is we have a few people that are willing to be our drivers, so we're gonna rent a 15-passenger van and they will pick you up door-to-door service. Pick you up in your luggage and then drop you back off to your door after the event. And your transportation fee is included in the 260. That's
Well, what
already
about,
factored in.
excuse
Okay.
me, Haley, what about
Yeah.
somebody like me who lives in Muskegon?
Well, no, actually, we have some Lion members that are wanting to help, and they're making us their service project this year, and so they're willing to drive and pick up
Yeah,
too.
because and when I lived in Salt Lake, I did downhill skiing with the Bold program, and then when I came here to Muskegon, our Vikings did the Ski for Light program years ago,
Mhm.
and I actually have my own cross country skis because we used to do it at winter camp at one point too.
Okay,
But there was
yeah,
never enough snow.
if you have your own skis, then we take $55 off your price because that's how much it is to rent the skis from ski headquarters. It's nice because they're only a few miles down the road, and actually it's nice because we send them our stickers a week ahead of time. They bind all the poles and the
Yeah,
boots
being they're
and the
old though, they
stickers
may
and
have to be,
everything together.
yeah, they may have to be looked at to be waxed or something because it's been years since they've been used, you know.
Yeah, well, we can
And
take
I know I'm gonna have to buy new ski shoes, cross country ski shoes because my old ones are falling apart.
And the
Well,
new
it might
shoes
be
might not fit the old bindings.
yeah. So
and
you might be better off this year just renting them.
Well,
when
I
will
can
this
maybe
be?
bring it with, and they can just
Yeah,
see
you
what
can
they can
bring them,
do.
and we could take you down to ski. Yeah, Nick can personally take you in our van and take you to ski headquarters and have them look at them for you.
That
When
would
will
be
this
We've
be?
done
worthwhile.
that for other people too in the past.
Yeah, because years ago, my sister and I used to cross country ski around our complex.
Yeah, I love cross country. I can't do downhill to save my life.
How
I
is
end up.
Excuse
how
me,
is oh, sorry.
guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
When will
Jamie.
this be?
The Michigan Ski for Light, it's
Yes.
January 16th, 17th, and 18th. That's always Martin Luther King weekend. So you have Monday to recoup because most people have Mondays off. So it's Friday
Okay.
to Sunday.
we can send you the link.
Yeah, I can
Sure.
have the reason I'm
Please.
asking everybody if anybody's highly interested is I can have Roger put all you guys together for me and then I can have a Zoom call for
Yeah,
you guys
please.
to
Yeah.
explain all the details because I don't want to take away from this call.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Can you put the link into the
Yeah,
chat,
Nick will.
Zoom
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah, Nick said he
How
will.
is down ski or excuse me, how is cross country skiing different than downhill? Different.
So downhill, you're pretty much letting gravity go pull you down a hill. And
Right.
normally, if you're a beginner, they don't give you poles or anything. In cross country, we actually, for the beginners, we have a big open field, and your skis go into like a little 2-track, and you have a set of poles, and you kind of just glide. It's
You
almost like you're
push yourself.
skating. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
push with the poles as opposed to trying to steer with your feet.
So you're
Yes, I've never
standing
done
straight
that.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we have guides everybody has 2 guides for one skier. So you'll have the 2 guides all weekend to help you out and everything. And everybody is well, a lot of our college students are new at it too, but we give them a crash course before we even hand them over to you guys. And if you feel like you're not fitting in well with your guides, then let one of us know, and then we can get you a different guide. Because we try our best to
Sure.
pair people up with age and personality stuff like that. But sometimes you just don't know
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know them. So it's just like
Yeah.
anything in life. You just got to be
Yeah.
vocal because we don't know if you don't tell us.
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
So,
Well, what
David,
if you
you
get somebody
Communication's important. Yep.
but what
but what
the
if you
pack?
get somebody who never has skiing before?
Oh yeah, we
Can you
got
do
lots
that?
of people that do that. So you'll be
Teach
all
you how
set.
to do it.
Yeah, we'll teach you. We take you out in the big field first, and then if you feel comfortable, then you can go skiing in the woods.
And to be honest, it's
Uh,
really not that hard to do. I've done
No,
it.
it's
I've done it
super
before.
easy. But what
uh,
the
I've
but what
done it
the
I
before.
don't know, 'cause
It's
I
a
don't
lot
like
of fun.
snow.
but the
I don't like snow like
260 the price of 260 includes all of the lodging. We actually stay in a lodge, like a ski lodge type deal, and it's 2 single beds per room, and they're already furnished with blankets, pillows, washcloth, towel. You just bring your own soap and clothes, just like
Yeah,
when you go to a
toiletries. Yeah.
hotel. Yep, just like,
that.
and then and then it includes all your meals, your transportation, and then, like I said, we have a silent auction, so you can bring some money for that. And then I always tell everybody, bring a water bottle, bring some snacks if you want. At the dance this year, we're gonna have hors d'oeuvres and stuff since it's our 50th, and it'll be a little extra special this year of doing different things. And we might do some go ball again too, depending on the weather. Because if it gets too frigid cold, then we have to think of everybody's health and safety, so we stay indoors. And I do go ball, and I have arts and crafts. I have plenty of stuff planned.
I haven't done goal ball in years either. Didn't used to do
Well, we
that
have to
down
do it
Grand
at
Rapids.
well, we can't do it high potential. It has to be low key because there's windows all around.
Right. Right.
Oh, that would just be most unfortunate. Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
David, back to your original question about cross-country skiing. So think about standing there in your living room or whatever that big open carpet space is behind you.
It's my
Holding,
basement.
okay, hold your arms out to your sides and like in L's. So you hold your arms out to your sides with your hands facing forward, and now shuffle your socks across the floor.
And move your hands at the
So
arms at the
instead of
same
picking up your
time.
feet and walking, you just shuffle and your arms go with you, just like on the
Uh-huh.
exercise bikes that have the handles back and forth. So your arms go back and forth and your feet shuffle and it carries you forward.
Yep. Just sliding your feet.
It's like the elliptical, David. Have you ever been on one of those, Nick said?
Yes, I have.
It's
Haley.
just like the elliptical,
I
pretty
actually
much.
have one here. Okay.
Just don't do what I usually end up doing when cross country.
And what's that?
Crossing your skis in the
Oh
front.
yeah, if you cross your skis, you fall.
That's
You
a good way
stay
to
in your
fall.
To
tracks,
do
man.
that.
Stay in
Right
your
on your
tracks.
face.
But yeah, if everybody would just shoot Roger a message after this call, and then he'll send me your numbers if you're all okay with that, and then I'll set up a Zoom and we can plan on getting you guys signed up, and I can get more in detail for you.
Yeah,
Did
because
you
I originally learned how to
address in
do
the
downhill skiing in Salt Lake at the Bold program, and we used poles when they first taught us too. It was an interesting
Oh,
process because I never skied in my life, and so
and I forgot, if you physically cannot ski, we have what are called sit skis, and it's like a sleigh that you sit in, and then you have poles, and you do it all with your arms, your arm
you
strength.
say swish them.
And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
somebody is behind you, one of the guides is behind you with a pole and helps push you along. So then your legs, you don't use your legs at all for the mobility impaired people.
Cool.
So we're very,
I
plus
don't
we have
know.
snowshoes
I don't
if
like-
you can't ski. Plus we do
Snowshoes
hiking.
are fun too.
Yeah,
No
plus
chewing
we
is
do.
fun.
Yeah, plus I do hiking. I make it for a little bit for everybody because not everybody can
Yeah, I've
physically.
been there to the website.
Yeah.
Nakira, can you see the chat?
Here, Nick, you want to put it on?
She's muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me go
no,
to the
I
chat.
can't. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
put
are
it in
you
all
able
right,
to write
Kathy.
down, Nick, hold on a second. Nakira, are you able
Yes.
to write down an address, a website address?
Oh, no, I really don't. I could type it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really
Go to my
short.
notes. Okay.
You ready?
I gotta go to my notes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Because its name is Michigan Ski for Light, its website address is msfl.org.
I'm sorry.
FL.org.
FL. That one. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. Any other questions on Michigan Ski for Light? Okay. Anything else people want to talk about today?
I have a note for Roger. Are you on the line, Roger?
I am. I just
Okay.
don't have my video on because
Okay.
my signal's not great.
I got a note about the camp committee meeting, and it sounded like you're meeting at Denny's. And I need to tell you that the northbound lane of Airport Road that crosses the highway is closed.
Right.
And so if you're coming from the west, you have to go past that exit to 127 and get off and come around and come back. And so you're coming from the east. But
Okay.
fortunately, that exit on 127 is a modern double diamond, they call it. So you exit on the right and then stay in the left lane to turn left and exit onto 94 again on the left lane. Don't have to cross traffic or anything, and then come
Okay.
back and go up to Denny's.
Can I
Is
go
that
back
what
on
they
the
call a
service road?
Michigan turn?
No, you to go. It's the road actually 127 north,
Yeah.
and then that'll bring you back onto I-94 going west.
Oh, but I can get off on the westbound exit from the east. Is what you're saying.
Yes, right. That's correct.
Right. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, when you sent that note, I remembered that because the last, when we've been going over to Ann Arbor and places, I've been seeing that but I don't ever use that exit, so I didn't have to contend with it. So I appreciate that.
So the trick is going to I-94 at 127 and coming back. But
I get off
it's
there all the time. I get off at that exit all the time, Art, because I go to the Starbucks and get coffee.
okay. And so you turn left and then stay in the left lane and you're back on the highway again, only going west.
Okay. All righty. Good to know.
Mhm.
I'll
Do
probably
you
have
guys want to
somebody
decide on a meeting time?
9:00. We're following B's schedule. I told somebody was yelling at me, and I said, "Well, Jim Phelan." I said, "Well, blame B because she's the one that said she couldn't meet on Tuesdays." So
Well, but she also said you could meet without her.
true, but I'd like to have her included. So
Yeah. So earlier while you were away, oh, Janie has a question. She has her hand up. Miss Janie.
And the camp price gonna still be the same?
yes, $50.
$50.
Yep.
$50. Okay.
Sorry, we can't do transportation. If we get a rich,
Yeah, I know.
if we get a rich benefactor, maybe we could start doing transportation. But at this point,
Yeah, I know.
I'm sacrificing my beard for hopefully for a few $1,000s
great.
to help
Oh,
pad our
great
budget.
day in the morning. But I
Yeah.
think I'll be coming up on the train this time. My daughter said that's too much for her to try to do in the snow again.
Oh, that was Well, that was nice of her to do that last year, Janie. That was
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I had two questions. So, cause I think I'm confused about the two trips.
What?
That's
We've talked about 3 trips today.
three.
So our call here is based off of winter camp, which happens the
Yes.
first weekend in February. We
And how
mentioned
much is
summer
that
camp,
one?
which is in Muskegon, and then we mentioned Ski for Light. But
Okay,
yeah,
Ski
if
for
you want to
Life
come
is
back to
how
winter
much?
camp, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so the winter camp is $50.
Okay.
Summer camp is $35. And I think, Haley, how much was the ski flight?
260.
260.
the difference.
And
Part of the difference is that uh, for the winter and summer camps, transportation is on your own.
okay.
So we try to help if you can get a bus to say, a lot of people take the train to Battle Creek, and then we have transportation from Battle Creek up to the camp. For the summer camp, we try to get people to Grand Rapids, and then we have Lions Club members up in the Grand Rapids area that will help take people over to the camp area because there's not direct transportation to either of those places.
So
Unfortunately.
where is the camp?
The camp
In
for
Grand Rapids?
winter camp is just north of Battle Creek, if you know where Battle Creek is.
That's in
Yes.
Northern Ohio.
It's
So,
right before Kalamazoo.
right. And so
Yeah.
the summer camp is near Muskegon. It's actually east of Muskegon, northeast of Muskegon, right, Rosemary?
Yes.
No, it's a half hour. It's near Holton, Michigan.
Right.
Houghton's up in the
Holton.
UP.
Holton. Holton.
Holton, not Houghton. Somebody might pronounce Houghton, but it's Holton.
So the
Nick,
winter,
where are you coming from?
Detroit. The winter
Where
and
about?
summer camp are in the same area.
No.
No.
Oh,
So
No, winter camp
summer
is in the
camp is in
southeast
Muskegon.
part of the state. Summer camp's in the northwest part of the state.
Okay. So how will you get to the winter one?
Train.
Well, that's why I asked, where are you coming from? Not just Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit's a big place,
Yeah.
but
Have to
Like
go by train.
Dearborn.
Yeah, we
okay.
go
Okay.
by train.
Yeah, the
So yeah,
train is
train
what most of
station
them
at
take.
Dearborn.
You can be
There-
Janie's buddy.
No,
actually we have
I get on.
we actually have 4 people from Dearborn that come. Jerry Campbell, Marion
yeah.
Ward. Marion's a good one to buddy up with, and she has some friends in that area. Also, Sam Rao, if he comes, is in the Dearborn area, and Donna Passant is actually in the Dearborn area if she comes, and I think she is coming. The bird lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a number of people in Dearborn, and we have a group of Lions in that area to help folks mainly get off the train because there's nobody there on Sunday when the train goes back through. There's no assistance. And so we've got some Lions that are willing to help get folks off the train and get into the building, into the station area. So anyway, so that'd be your best bet, Nakira, is to come on the train. Some groups will put together a transportation, situation with a driver. And those can be available to people if they aren't filled up. But usually that starts to happen around in, like, say, November, December, when people are getting their transportation ready, and kind of around. But the easiest way to do it is on the train, and because that takes you right to Battle Creek, and then we take you back to the train and put you, and then it takes you right back to Dearborn. So
Okay.
This is
that's
Haley. And if you need personal help, Roger can give you my number and I will help you. Hook you up
Okay.
Are you
with
in
these.
Thank
Dearborn?
you.
I'm not in Dearborn, but I travel an awful lot. And I know Sam and Donna and all them guys really well. So,
Are you coming to winter camp?
well, yeah.
she's
Me
our
and
she's
Nick and
our
I are
Haley
driving.
is
We're not going to
Haley is
be
our
the
new social.
crazy.
Haley doesn't know this.
Oh,
Haley doesn't know this, but she's our new social director, I think. So
Yeah, Haley just does that. I don't know what it is. No, I actually live up in Bay City, so I have nothing around me. But last year we took the train from Flint, and on the way there it was beautiful. On the way back, we were stuck in Battle Creek all day.
uh-oh.
Boy.
and
Yeah,
then you
Oh,
were
so
stuck at a station without
that's
any
not good.
at 10 o'clock
exactly.
at night. That
But
was the
Can I?
worst
with
part.
coming from
What?
Dearborn and Detroit, you don't have to worry about getting stranded like that. But I would love to help you if you need some help, if you're nervous, and
Thank
put
you.
you with a group of people and stuff. And
I just
and
had
if you
one more
personally
question.
need some help, I'll come your way too. I'm totally
Okay.
blind myself,
Me
so
too.
but
Yeah.
I'm a social butterfly. You can't tell. I'm super shy. I've
Oh,
never
I
traveled
can
in my
hear it.
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
I just
Uh-huh.
had
Well,
one more question.
yeah.
Go ahead.
What's the dates for these events?
So
Okay,
winter camp, the first weekend in February. Roger,
Okay.
is it 6, 7, 8?
6, 7, and 8 of February.
Okay.
I already sent you an email, Roger.
Okay.
And don't
Our
worry about
summer
summer
camp,
camp. It's not till next August.
yeah,
Summer
summer
camp.
camp
Okay.
is usually the second weekend in August, but we'll let people know when we get closer to that.
Okay. And what about the sled one?
The skiing,
The
it's
ski,
Yeah.
January 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's
Okay.
always Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah.
And with you being a first timer, you will qualify for a partial scholarship. So half that scholarship will be paid for you.
Yes. Because I'm interested in going there.
Girl, you
A lot
want to
of
get
fun.
out? I'll make you. I'll get you. Don't you worry. I'll keep you
Hey,
busy.
Roger.
I went up last year and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Roger,
Yes.
based on our schedule for winter camp chats, um, Ski for Light weekend would be a chat weekend.
Oh,
Can we move that back to January 10? And that
we
gives people
could.
more time for last minute questions also?
Sure, we could. Because
that
I
makes
think
sense.
we did the chat when I was up there last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that
did.
All right.
I was actually
On
up
my
there
calendar, I'm moving
last
it
year.
back to the 10th.
And
Thank you for doing that.
David's family has a cottage up near there somewhere, I think. And he was
Yeah,
actually up there that weekend,
it's in Pruittville, which is near Houghton Lake.
right?
Yeah, we were Stallville,
There you
Nice.
go. There you go.
or tried
But
to. We were having some
also, I
issues.
just remembered also, guys, get with me. I'll get with you guys right away if you guys want to come to Michigan Ski for Light because we can go to your local Lions Club and present a letter to and see if they'll sponsor either your whole trip or partial of your trip. So you don't have to pay the whole cost because that's what they're there for. Because my local Lions Club in Bay City, when I was in high school, sponsored me all for 4 years full in pay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so let's use them
Nice.
to our advantage,
So is that the club you guys joined?
The Bay City Club, yeah. But they
Yeah, I'm
even
not
said
sure
it
if our little
gets.
Muskegon host club can do that or not, but that's okay. I can handle it if need be.
Well, yeah, but if anybody needs extra help outside of their Lions Club too, we can always represent it to other Lions clubs that have already reached out to me and said, "Hey, we're willing to help." So
Okay.
let's take the advantage of it while we can.
The 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 Lions up in E2 are excited about that ski for light.
Oh, they would be.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
this
up
year
in
they're
their
actually
area.
making us their service project because how that landed is Nick and I went up to their state convention last year for the first time, and so they're super stoked. So which will be nice because a lot of our Houghton and Higgins Lake lions, they're all older and they're having a hard time moving around themselves. Because what the
Okay.
lions help us do normally is help us on and off the wagon ride and things like that.
Skis. They kind of get the skis for you guys, and
Yeah, they do.
yeah,
Yeah, they help.
that's what I ended up doing last year, was helping gather up the skis and get them packed, and
Okay.
so it was
Plus,
fun.
the Houghton Higgins Lake wives, they always like to give us a little hors d'oeuvres in Saturday afternoon in between skiing and the talent show and supper and all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, there's a talent show too. So if you got some talent, we'd love to have it. You can
They
do
got a lot
anything.
They got a lot going
No,
on up there. Let me tell
no,
you.
no
We do a
talent here.
lot. There's never a dull moment. And if you like to play cards like rummy, euchre, anything, they got a big old team for that.
Well, that might be able to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you
yeah.
guys could take your favorite things from that weekend in January and bring them to winter camp a couple weeks later.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're
Yeah.
coming up on 2:00. Any last minute questions? It sounds like Nakaira and Roger should have a long conversation about camp and options. And Roger, they were asking how you
Definitely.
were, huh?
Sorry.
I said definitely.
Yeah.
How did you find out about us?
She's
Well,
answered that earlier. There was an event at Western
yeah, I
Michigan
was doing
University.
a
Oh, Western.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But
That's
Roger,
where you would have met me, Kyra. I just didn't remember your
yes,
name.
I remember.
Roger,
Yeah, remember
when are applications going
I
out?
had the cane.
They'll be going out between now and at the end of the month. So
Okay.
Okay.
And
they should be coming out by November 1st.
one thing about winter camp too is you'll get a new white cane too.
Oh,
And
cool.
they teach you how to do
If you
cane
need one,
repairs
yeah.
if you need
Yeah.
one. Yes.
Or
And how
repairs.
to teach you how to repair it and stuff. That's the cool thing about winter camp.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's always helpful.
can I
So
please have her number? I can't remember her name.
Haley, mine. Yeah, Roger
Yes,
will give
Haley.
Roger will give it to you.
um,
And
Okay.
he'll shoot me yours.
I'll need to get
Okay.
I'll need to get your
Well, I'm gonna get off here and go get something to eat. So
okay. Eric, thanks for joining in today.
not a
Thanks for
problem,
coming,
and
both of
look
you new
forward to
people.
trying to
Eric.
attend both events. That sounds like a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Roger,
Great.
do you have Nakaira's information?
I don't know that I do. I mean, I must have it. I must have it somewhere, but
Just
Nakaira,
the
I'll check
email,
with you.
but
did you provide us
say
contact
my
info?
number. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can say my number.
Okay.
810-299-8257.
Okay. Do you also do email?
Yes.
What's
Do you
that?
know about the
KY
NF?
Hold
Oh,
on, Haley.
sorry.
We're still,
No.
hang on.
Yep, I apologize.
KYRAWILLIS00@gmail.com.
So Kyra Willis 00@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Not Nakaira, just Kyra.
Yeah, just Kyra.
Okay. What'd you say, Haley?
Do you know about the NFB, the National Federation of the Blind, through Western? Does that ring a bell?
Wait, me? Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the cane from NFB before.
Okay, because we have our state convention coming up too, so I'll give you a call tonight actually if you would like. And I can tell you
Okay.
about that.
It's up in
If you want
Auburn
to get
Hills.
more, yep, and with you being a student, you could get a scholarship too through that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, earlier
Thank you.
earlier the one guy was saying he thought he might be the youngest one on the call, so we went around and we
I
determined
think
that
I'm the
David.
youngest one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm
Kyra?
20. So, yeah.
20.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm 30.
I think you win youngest for today.
There you go. She wins the gold star.
Right.
Great.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Anybody can stay on and chit chat some more if they want, but I'm gonna stop the recording.